Alright everyone, I am doing a collection tour. So, first, in here, we have our original US belt. I don't know the date, it's gone. I bought it at surplus store, it said 1945. Then, we have an unopened Carl First Aid tin US. Original, the grenade, I don't think it's original, I think it's dummy, but this rocket launcher is. And we have an original US canteen that is named. It's nice and named. Everything is original. And the stamp's still there. Now this is a repro. For everything but the cup and the canteen is original. Same thing here. Over here we have post-war US gloves, I think. And then we have a box. It's just a random box. I did have, yes, original cartilage bandage pouch. What is this? Oh. And then original first ID. Second Armored Division patch. Original Lucky Strike box. I have a manual for the M1 Garand from 1969. I have a cap that came with my What Place Gory canteen. And then to pork, I think it's original, not too sure. But that's all it in there. And here I have an original canteen dated 1941, and it's named. And then I have original gas mask canister with a gas cape, as you can see, the gas mask, the spare lenses. It's dated 1942. And then there's Dutch lenses, cleaners, German glasses, and then gas cream, and then natural gas mask. This is all my video on my channel. This and there is the original German medic armband. That's basically it. What about that? Oh yeah. Then we should get to my other stuff. Over in my closet, I have actually 5 helmets or so, but my German M42 that is named. It is in white camo right now for a video, upcoming video. Then my US one, I have a DAK M35, and I have 2 original M40 shells over there. Both Quest 64 M40s hidden in here. All my uniforms. Right here, Obermantel, and then tank top. Right here, M44 tunic, and then this is M43. We have a tricot knitted one. Then we have a service shirt, a post-war Czech sweater, but it's just like the German. Right here, US raincoat from at the front. Right here is a M41 jacket, US. Another M43 German jacket, but it is an older one that I don't use no more. I use this one now. Right here is an M43 US jacket. And here's a tank top. And then a US wool shirt. HPT US jacket. Right here is a post-war US sweater. Original Ike jacket. Right here we have a flannel. A US flannel, the summer version from at the front. Right here we have original wool overcoat, US. And right here we have pre-war one that's cut down. This one is early. Down here we have my rucksack, my M43 boots. It's gonna be really hard to see. My German one, my jack boots are back there. My US M43 boots. Yes, my M43 boots, and my other my rough outs, yes. And then I have my rucksack in here and my lightly gas mask bag, and And then I have some T-handle shovels. You can't really see it because it's dark back there. Over here, we have my new M43 trousers, US ones, US wool pants. Right here are the M43 US pants from at the front. Right here are the original ones. And then down there is HPT. Then we have my old M43 trousers, and then HPT are back there too. I don't know why it's really hard to see. And then right here we have my clothing bag, and then a US blanket, wool blanket. Over here we have all my field gear and so on. So right here, my gas mask canister, my German one. It has my field cap, my M43 field cap. Right here we have my belt, which has my half and like Carnet 8K pouches, bayonet. You can kind of see it right there. Red bag and canteen. My US belt, which has everything. My US bayonet, canteen and cup, shovel, and what do you call it? The oh my god, the first aid pouch, yes. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's a gas cape, my M42 Y straps. You can see my gas Gaspanchen, one of them. Oh, there's both of them. And then over here, let me pull this out. Everything I just said. I have a bunch of old newspapers and wrapping paper just so I can make my pockets look full. Right here, US helmet net. It's for my M1 for when I'm not using it as camo. Here's my leggings, my US leggings. Here is my Jeep cap. Here are my wool gloves for US. I have a scarf. Here's my German shovel. US socks. Also in there I keep my Esprit stove, my toque, my gloves, fuel for my Esprit stove, and a bunch of pairs of socks. Right here I have my Zeltbahn, one of them. Here's my German socks. Post-war Jeep cap, some original buttons, US buttons. Here's my mess tin, German mess tin. I have this repro flashlight right here. First A-frame bag, more crap. I keep it just to make my pockets look full. Here's an OD number 7 M43 US cap, or no, not cap, sorry, shovel cover. Here's my scarf, post-war. I have a pistol belt. Nice US pistol belt. I have this sign. Please do not wear or touch. Thank you, for events where we have stuff on display and it's original, or there's a gas mask canister and I don't want people touching it because it's original and it costs me a lot of money, and also it's dangerous too to wear it with the filter. So, and I don't want to get in trouble for that because they got a pest dose and started to cough their lungs out. Here's the splinter cover. I have an extra German belt. Okay, go digging. Here's my US side cap for Garrison. Down here, here's my US what is it? Knife, utensil knife, and some field repairs because it's breaking right there. You can see red dark color because I haven't dubbed it and it got in the rain. Here's scrim, helmet scrim. Right here, here's a shovel cover with a T-handle. Then I have another salt bomb, which is nice, but it's not the greatest because, well, it's off-center, but it works. Then I already showed that. I have some black paint. I was gonna paint some of my stuff with my name on it, for my US stuff and stuff. Some crappy straps, German socks, and I have more down here. And over here, here's some cotton to fill up my pockets or anything that I need. Just to make it look nice and full. I'm going to take some of the stuff out to be back. Alright, I'm back. Right here, we have a crappy US M1. No, not M1. Oh my god. US first aid pouch. Here's some Litzen from at the front. German Litzen. I don't know. I got these for Christmas one here. Some original service shoelaces, US. Here's US spoon. This came with my Czech, post-war Czech sweater. Here's my US fork. My German soul book cover. I mean, I'm not using this, it's barb. This is like, had like a bunch of coins, I believe, something like that, or stamps. Very nice. My aunt gave me this, and that's really all it. I have some more stuff over here, so I'm gonna take you guys over there. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's go over here. So over here, we have a Swedish mess tin. And I think this is either a Czech or Romanian ammo can. I have some scraps for winter camo. I have US mess tin. This one is dated 1945. Nice 1945 one. This one also dated 1945 and it's a bit beat up, rough. I have some twine for camouflage purposes. Over here, some US utensils. I have this 1988, sorry, stove, US stove for the mess tin, sorry, the cup. I have this post-war one, some silverware inside. It is it's the 1950s. Inside it has some utensils, or, oh wait, nope, sorry, the utensils over there. So, right here I have some World War II cards. They're like a pack of cards. They're really nice. They have some photos. And then I had another one. I have no idea where it went. It was the 82nd, but I have this 101 sticker. I have no idea where the 82nd sticker went. It's somewhere around here. So honestly, that's really it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen, Kameraden.